about where you're at, but we're getting some of that heat wave. We're in the mid 90s today. Sun is shining. It is baking outside. All right, but we want to get to two important items today. These come up from questions that I've gotten in the last 24 hours. And I think they apply to a lot of people, so I want to talk about them today. So I'm going to answer two things. Number one, can you host your own website? And number two, can we work on your website? All right, so those are two questions coming in there. All right, so let's start with the second one first. Can we work on your website? All right, we're web developers, that's what we do, that type of thing. However, that question was posed to me and I didn't answer yes right away. I said, yeah, can you give me the website domain? I'll take a look at it and I'll get back with you. Okay, and so why did I want to do that? I wanted to do that because I wanted to see how the website was built. What's it using? All right, so when I got over there, I tried to check and I did the view source. I looked at the code and I found that the site is using Squarespace. And here's the deal with that. Squarespace is its own website builder platform, kind of geared for individuals, solopreneurs, and micro businesses. But when I say it's its own website builder, it means it's a platform that is kind of like a what you see is what you get. You pick a theme and then you do edits within that, you add your content, but you don't have access to the code itself. You don't code the website. You don't add coded features to the website. It's all plug and play. It's like their features, and whatever features they have is what you can use. Whatever themes they have is what you can use, and you can make some changes within that, but you can't input the code. So the answer to that question was no, we couldn't work on that website because we're a development team. We work with PHP, we work with WordPress, we work with custom programming. However, a website builder platform doesn't allow you to work with the code. And so we can't do that. So there's a couple out there like that. Squarespace is one of those. Wix is one of those. GoDaddy has their own builder, and that's separate from GoDaddy hosting, but this one was in Squarespace, and so the answer to that was no. So when you go and say, I need a website, there are multiple things to take into account. So there are platforms like that. So like Shopify is a platform. Now Shopify does allow a little bit more feature-rich access to it for e-commerce. BigCommerce does as well, but not full access like a WordPress site with WooCommerce does. Okay, so that's kind of hopefully I'm making that simple for you. It's just the fact that there are different kind of tools out there and you have to figure out what's going to be helpful for you, what do you want to use, and what you need to be able to do with your site, customize. How much of a template are you okay with, or do you need features that you want built that are specific to you? Then you need to go with a web design company that can do custom coding like ourselves. Okay, so that answers question number one. Question number two was they wanted to know if they could host their own website, and the question is, the answer is maybe. Okay, that is, and they said, well, we have our own server, we have our own things, da, 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 da. And it's like, okay. However, not all servers are created equal. Not all servers have the same infrastructure. They don't have the same speed, capability. Just like a computer, you can buy a computer with, small amount of RAM, medium amount of RAM, large amount of RAM, processor. You can buy as good, better, best, all those kind of things which impact speed of the computer. Same thing with the server, and but beyond that, then different servers are geared for different programming languages. All right, so I said we work with WordPress, PHP. And so that's typically going to need a server that is going to host, that type of, it's going to have PHP onto it. It's going to have MySQL or MariaDB as a database. And you're going to have to do those kinds of things or have those kind of infrastructure, which is separate from like on Amazon. AWS servers would host that. DigitalOcean servers would have that kind of capability. Many servers can, but maybe a Microsoft server with Azure would not, because it's going to be geared more towards the Microsoft suite of things, and different coding languages. So the answer to, hey, we want to host our own website is should be answered ahead of time and should be done based on the programming language that's going to be done. Because you can't say, hey, we want you to build this, and then we want you to make it work on our different servers. Okay, that's not going to work because we're going to build within a certain environment. So we're looking at PHP, we're looking at WordPress, as I said, MySQL, MariaDB, that kind of infrastructure. And that is very different from a Microsoft infrastructure. So those are key pieces to help educate you to think through some of those pieces when you're going forward. Again, WordPress is the most used CMS website system in the world. It has the most features that are out there just because it allows third-party developers to build tools, plugins for it that you can plug into the site. So it's got the most flexibility and it's got the most traction of users and builders developing tools for it. We're experts in that way and in customizing that. So I want to talk about that. And then final item to note is that so we have a new website, WordPress website launch. And you can go over to digitalhill.com/blog and click on the first blog post. It's called Responsive Website Design for a Custom Furniture Business. This was a new site for Weaver Furniture Barn. And again, custom wood products, they want to showcase those. So they need to showcase imagery, of dressers, nightstands, bed frames, all those kinds of custom made furniture pieces. And so they wanted, a WordPress site they can update because their products are changing, they're evolving. They need to be able to showcase a product, a bed, and see from different angles, see the different components of that. And so we developed this website for them. I think it's pretty cool looking there. It gives them a much better layout of to see their diverse product offering there. And again, 100% responsive, looks good on a mobile, looks good on a tablet, looks good on a desktop, looks good on big monitors. It's easy to navigate and browse to help you find the types of product areas that you're interested in. You want to look at dressers, you want to look at nightstands, you want to look at different types of wood. You can see those types of pieces there. So Weaver Furniture Barn came to us and wanted that next level website for themselves, and that's what we launched for them. You can come over there and check it out, digitalhill.com/blog. So that's what I got for today to keep you informed and help you make the best decisions possible as you go forward. And this is Mike, the Live with Mike. Over now. Take care. We'll see you next time.